Hi Capricorn, my name is Audrey Alison. Thank you for joining me for your February 2016 forecast for the month. It's a beautiful Los Angeles day, and I wanted to thank you for your subscriptions and for your likes on Facebook at Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot. I really appreciate your support. I want to start the forecast with our new moon on the 8th of February, and this new moon is at 19 degrees of Aquarius, and there's a lot of energy in Aquarius in February, which means there's a lot of energy in your money sector, the second house. Please watch your ascendant sign as well, your rising sign for this forecast. It's very important for transits. So our new moon in the money sector, second house of possessions and budget and self-worth and self-value. So, this is a great place to start your intentions, make your list of what you want to achieve financially, not just for the full year. This is the only new moon you'll have in your money sector until your 8th house is hit, which is 6 months from now. Okay, so the second house of finance and self-worth. A lot of you are wanting to start new work or look for new increase in this area. You have some personal planets joining the sun and the moon in this area. On the 13th, Mercury, who's officially direct since January 25th, clears his shadow on the 14th of February, officially at the 1 degree mark in which he retrograded. But Mercury enters Aquarius on the 13th in this money sector, bringing in contacts and clients in the second house of earnings. And then on the 16th, Venus, the planet of money and love, moves into this second house as well, 3 days later. So that's a lot of personal planet energy in a sector that governs your money. Venus is smoothing over and also harmony. So for those of you looking for work or struggling right now financially, there's an ease to this in February. The sun, the sun transits out of Aquarius and into Pisces on the 19th, like he does every year. And this is the third house of communications for you and siblings, and the house of the local neighborhood, neighbors, local areas, local travel. So there's a lot of movement in the community this month for you, not too far. You could also pick up new clients with the sun in the third house. You've got a lot of support for those of you who take clients or work with clients for a living. This is a huge placement for that, a huge transit for that, for incoming clients. The sun is energy and replenishment in a sector that has to do with social people and local areas. So you have to communicate a little bit and things will work out. On the 22nd, we have our full moon in a sister earth sign, Virgo, 3 degrees of Virgo, in the 9th house of study, foreign travel, philosophy and religion, spirituality, metaphysical energies as well. The full moon is bringing an ending in this sector. Some of you could be finishing a spiritual course or even a spiritual book, because I know we don't all have the money to travel all the time or any of the time, and you can travel mentally anytime. You can astral travel, but you can also get so far into a book subconsciously that your spirit's there. So the 9th house is about education and a renewal of the belief system. So some of you are changing the way you're seeing life or how you are defining it through your own eyes or your own soul. Let me get to the deck. Antonella Castelli has designed these cards, and they're gorgeous. They're so romantic. And I'm feeling super romantic today. So let's see what comes up for Capricorn in the month of February. And if you'd like to read with me, I'm at audreyalison.com, and also on Facebook at Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot. On February 25th, where I'll be taking callers live, Goddess Alive Radio. And there will be information on this on my website and Facebook page throughout the month, and as well on motherhouseofthegoddess.com. Okay, Capricorn, here are your cards for February. Temperance. Gosh, this is gorgeous. Temperance. This represents the sign of Sagittarius, or the time frame of November 21 to December 21. But this is about balance and moderation and timing, divine timing. Temperance is the path to success, but in sweet due time. Let's see what comes up. What else is here? The Knight of Cups. This was reversed, so the Knight bringing in swift messages. This is reversed. This was a little bit emotional. You don't need to... When you're too emotional, it's hard to trust yourself. So, I mean, everyone has emotions, clearly. But when you're making decisions about money, it's time to take the emotions out of the situation. Exactly. King of Pentacles. Mastering the environment and occupation and your finances. And the Knight of Cups, I knew they meant separate the emotion from money. The King of Pentacles is the highest coin card there is in the deck. It's also the Capricorn male, King of Cups. But see how they're in a relationship in that card, and there's kind of like a lover's energy to that? This is about the accumulative finances. This card came up for another sign. The couple's accumulative finances. Let's see what else. The Lovers, and this was upside down as well. But that's a Valentine's Day card for you right there. Look how beautiful. Okay, so this was upside down as well. Perhaps the both of you in the relationship aren't earning as much as you wanted, or the relationship isn't going that great because it was reversed. But it's around these cards of timing and, you know, temperance, taking it easy. Don't make rash decisions in February is what I really want to say. There's more cards too. Knight of Wands. He was also upside down. Oh, and he's jumping around too. This is the card of movement, literally. So he's moving around. The Caballo de Bastos, the Knight of Wands, Bastos. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, batons. They have other languages on this. I'm interested in all, like the Italian and the Spanish version, and I think there's French on here too. Okay, so movement, but not moving because it was reversed. There's a little bit of stagnance with you, and it could be that this relationship isn't moving forward because these two were reversed. Or it's the money and the environment around the relationship that isn't supporting the forward progression of the relationship. We have one last card, the High Priestess. This is me. This is me giving your reading right here. This is my favorite card. The High Priestess is the psychic being. It's intuition. Follow your instinct when it comes to these cards that are reversed, whether it's your relationship that's gnawing at you, that something needs to be tweaked there. Now, for those of you who don't have a relationship and you're on your own, I totally feel you. Don't let Valentine's Day vibe bring you to this position because, you know, Valentine, schmalentine. I mean, if you Google the reality of what St. Valentine is, you won't feel so bad. This is it's a romantic card, but since it's upside down, you might not be missing as much as you think you're missing. And grass is always greener. You want to just take it easy on yourself with the reading starting out with temperance. Don't be too rash to decide. Decide. The prefix D is to split in two, to divide. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm hearing an explanation of why you're not to make too many rash decisions. Some of you might be breaking up your relationships to divide them. To decide is to divide, is what I'm hearing. So don't make a lot of decisions in February. Allow some progression. News is coming in from the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, but I don't think it's a time to decide right now in February. Let half the month go through when Mercury officially clears his shadow to see where you're most comfortable as far as environment, because you do have some cards suggesting environment change. But since the Knight of Wands was upside down, next to the Lovers upside down, it could mean that you're just not moving forward in the situation you're in. So you might make changes there. This can apply to all of you though. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you know where to find me at audreyalison.com. I'm wishing you a sweet February, Cap. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.